Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, and welcome back to Hawke's Bay. It's early morning. At the end of last recording, it was pretty close to nighttime. I think it was like 1800 hours, which pretty much we had like an hour and a half left of daylight. So when I started up the game today, I pretty much this was kind of, as you can see, we started harvesting the corn already. I fed some of the pigs. I've been going around with a weeder. Why did you stop fertilizing there? Yeah, I've been going with a weeder and herbicide, taking care of the field. So we fertilized this field, trying to fertilize this one. We're plowing this field. This field's been plowed. This field's been herbicide somewhat. We are harvesting the canola up here. And yeah, I've already brought some canola down to our pig food mixer, so we'll see how that got along just through the night. We compacted the rest of the silage or chaff in the bunker. It is now silage. So we got plenty of silage going on. So right now we're pretty much taking care of the pigs. So yeah, that's what we're cutting up the corn for. I might sell some of this corn, but then again, I think I'm just going to top off the pigs as best as we can. And yeah, now we just need to check on the animals because it's been a nighttime, so I don't know how many pigs we got in the other pens as we sold pigs last episode. And I got to get a tractor over in this field planting some sugar beet. And as you can see, we can probably also do a cleaning out of some of the animals as well. Although it doesn't hurt their productivity too much. But it is nice to actually have a clean food pen, especially for the pigs, because it's hard to actually get the trigger sometimes for them. So if we go into our animal dialogue to the night, so 290, 290, 244, those ones we sold. So it looks like today we'll be selling some pigs as well. Our chickens are maxed out. Our cows, looks like we just got some 4 cows because reproduction rate 38.15, next animal and 38.15. So it looks like we just got some cows. Our sheep are fine. Our horses, we could sell them today, but we're just going to wait another day. Might as well. No rush. Some of the animals could use some water, like the pigs definitely could use some water. How about the rest of them? Anything else in the red? Yeah, so the pigs are somewhat in the red on water and some food things. So that pretty much, I think, gets us up to date. So I need to get the water tanker over here, fill up with some water, and take care of the pigs. It's not a rush thing to do, that's for sure. They'll be fine. But I think when I went to bed, I had like $625,000. So yeah, we paid interest on the loan. So yeah, there wasn't enough money to actually pay off any of our debt. Like I said, once we go over $500,000, we can start paying off our debt that way. But there wasn't that much money to do that with. How full are you? I know I didn't really empty you out. Oh, you got a ways to go. So we'll just park this guy right here. Where is my herbicide guy? This guy right here. Looks like our entire cornfield is all set, so that's good. Like I said, we might actually be selling some corn today. Yep, everyone's just full of love. Let's make sure we take care of this field here, get rid of all the weeds. And then I gotta check our map page. We do have sunflowers up in the north. See if that field's ready. I don't think so. I think half the field was in the last growth stage and the other half was in the I don't know how many growth stages there are. The first growth stage. So might be part of the field's ready for harvest and the other half not. Actually, it's not even half. It's like one row ready for harvest. The other field not ready. But if we can sell some pigs today, that'd be good. We're above $500,000, so by the end of this in-game day, hopefully we have some cash to help pay off the debt, which we should have, because I don't plan on buying anything. The only thing we need to buy is material for the fields, as in fertilizer, herbicide, seed, lime, that kind of stuff. And actually, I'm starting to think, I'm not sure if I'll ever get time to actually do any logging at all. I'm not sure. The fields are keeping me busy for darn sure. There is a bridge over here somewhere I can sneak across. I got 2 fields up in the north, as you saw, that need some weed protection. Where is that bridge? There it is, right there. I knew there's a bridge around here somewhere. This vehicle probably could use some repair at some point, but it's fine on fuel. But I am noticing... Oh, no, don't do that. Took the corner too sharp. Yeah, that one big field of canola, you think you'd get a lot of canola out of it to put in the pig food mixer. Yeah, it doesn't really cover it too well. We don't get that much canola out of there to feed the pigs as much as we need to. Well, I have grabbed the T9, and as you can see, we got sugar beet loaded up, ready to go. So I am going to do a little bit of planting, while all of our workers seem to be doing okay for now. Just emptied out the corn harvester. I got the herbicide spreader going. I think it's the Fent that's actually plowing the cornfield that we just made chaff from last episode. Once he gets somewhat done, then he'll probably come over here and start working on this cornfield that we're harvesting now. So we can put a different crop in there, not corn. We'll put a crop in there that we can harvest and sell. Since all the fields up north are just going to be all canola now, that'll be made for our pig feed mixer. But we need to really start getting some fields with crop in that we can sell, along with taking care of our animals. It's just a matter of getting the pigs maximized on their food, and once we do that, it's not going to be too bad. It's just trying to feed 1,200 pigs all at once, starting from 0. That's a lot. So yeah, the sunflower field has one tiny strip ready for harvest, and the rest of the field is not. So yeah, that's going to have to probably wait for another episode. Someone is blocked by an object. I have no idea who that would be. Not a clue. I'll make a couple more passes here from seeding, and then we'll have to go check out, see who's having the issue. But in the next couple in-game days, I expect by the end of this in-game day, we should have a decent amount of money. And then, of course, the next in-game day, we'll sell some horses. I know we have to buy them back, but at least, you know, just selling the horses, buying horses back, will profit $750,000. So that's a good chunk of change right there. And then, of course, as you see, the pigs are, was it the pink pigs that we sold last episode? So those are starting to cycle through. And then, of course, the other 3 pens, they're just about ready for being sold as well. I mean, each time we sell them, it's, every time we make a trip, it's going to be, what, $82,000? So with 4 pens, you know, it does, you know, it's over $250,000 every 3 days we should make from the pigs. Just from them reproducing. Alright, so it looks like our courseplay player or worker is done plowing that field. So once this guy gets done seeding the sugar beet, we'll head over to that field. I'm probably going to do on the east side, we're just going to do like cotton. Because our cotton harvest is over there, and the fields over here, we're just going to do, I don't want to say random things, but yeah, we'll just see, we'll just plant what we feel like planting. How about that? Since I wasn't driving a straight line, let me put this guy somewhere like right about here. You can go along. So who was blocked? Oh, our fertilizer, not fertilizer, our herbicide sprayer was blocked. All right, so let's help this guy out just a little bit here. Let's go ahead and de-weed this field and just head on straight, and he can start on the next field over. Yeah, so I'm hoping that we don't have to buy anything more. We've been buying headers for the root crops, but now we're just going to do sugar beet only. I don't have to buy. I don't need 4 different headers. We sold all the other headers. Yeah, I think we're pretty much set on buying things. If I do buy something, it'll just be maybe to test something out once we get going on the map further. Sorry, I was just drawing a blank of what tractor is down there, and I think that's our John Deere. So we need to move him. Does this field need anything? No, it does not. Does the cornfield? No, the cornfield just needs to be plowed. Alright, so while these workers are going, I'm going to drop the spreader. This is lime, yeah. Lime spreader back off at our main parking area. The John Deere is going to go back to the farm. Probably grab the front loader. Now someone else is blocked. Of course. Block. Yeah, I'm going to try to maybe clean out some of the animals and check up on the other animals, as in the chickens / sheep. Make sure see how full their pallets are getting. Now with a full chicken coop, yeah, they should be making eggs pretty good by now. This is what I'm saying about this map. Now I got another, I got so many workers going now. I got someone that's blocked. Someone's got a full grain of tank. I need to clean up the animals. It's never ending. Well, after doing some running around, I decided to come up here and emptied out the harvester doing canola, and looks like he always has a hard time right here in this little dip going up. The header just digs into the ground too much, I think. I did turn off crop destruction on this map just because I was having... It's just easier for me instead of keep firing workers and then rehiring some workers, because this point right here, it's not good enough. Let's get over here. I'm not going to be able to empty you completely, but it's a good sized trailer to bring on down to our pig food mixer. So you can see the field next over. You can see the sunflower. I got like one row of 24 harvest, and the rest of the field is going to have to wait. We got the pet tractor now over where we're harvesting the corn. He's starting to plow that field to get that one ready. The John Deere is back at the main farm, and I did see when I brought the John Deere back, the chicken pallets, the eggs, all the pallets are just about full, all 6 of them. So I'm probably going to bring a truck over there and dig out the pallets, or move the pallets with the John Deere. But I need to get that one pallet that's kind of stuck in the ground. If you remember, I brought him over, the pallet went flying in the air when it landed on the ground. I don't want to say it kind of buried itself a little bit, but it did. So I'll have to get the auto-loading flatbed out, and hopefully that sucker can just grab the pallet, because I can't lift it up even with the heavy mod. So I'll have to see what's going on with that. So here's our pig food mixer. This is not the one I'm going to be using on the Pacific Northwest. The one we're going to use on the Pacific Northwest is going to require a root crop, oilseed, corn, and cereal crop. This one does, but that pig food mixer does not make diesel fuel. This makes pig food mixture. This just takes canola and it makes pig food mixture, and it makes diesel fuel. But this is the updated one. I don't know if I've shown the updated one yet on this map, but it has a digital readout now. Wait, which way am I facing? Yeah, so this has a digital readout now, so you can see how much pig food mixture we have, how much diesel fuel we have, and of course how much I just put in there. So once again, we're going to head back up here. Once we get all the canola harvested from our field up here, We'll probably take this truck here, and I'm sure, like I said, we had one pig pen that was pretty much full. They might have 300 pigs in it by now anyways. We need to sell some pigs. I need to put the flatbed on there and see about taking care of the eggs back at the main farm. But I'm going to have to harvest some more canola up here anyways, as you can see. There's not much of it. And then I need to get a tractor back up here to start reseeding this field. I actually kind of have it backwards. The Massey Ferguson, which is here, should be the one that's taking care of the plowing, and the Fendt should be the one pulling the seed drill. I'm not sure this Massey Ferguson can handle one of the seed drills. I know it sounds weird saying that, but this is not... I forgot how much horsepower this guy has. One way to find out, if we go to our garage, and this might take a minute. No, is it? This is it right here. 462 horsepower. So, wait a minute, that does have quite a good amount of horsepower. So, I'm going to go grab the seed drill, and I'm actually going to get him started seeding that field with canola. And then, like I said, I'll have to hop into that harvester, finish harvesting the rest of the field myself. But I need to get some more work done here, and I'll bring it back in just a second. And we'll probably clean out the animals, sell some pigs, do some animal stuff. But then again, this map, it seems like everything we're doing is animal stuff. Well, here is the last of the canola from that field. We'll throw this into the mixer, and we'll take whatever the mixer has to offer. I think it was just short of 90,000 liters last time we looked. And obviously this trailer holds 90,000, so let's see if I can get a full trailer. Ooh, I just realized this can only hold 100,000 liters. Alright, so we'll have to wait on that because I don't have a trailer to fill up, and I don't have a silo other than back in the main farm. So we'll let that go for a bit. Someone's completed the task. Never ends. Never ends. Yeah, I was looking at the stats a little bit. This guy's probably full. Oh, probably done weeding, be my guess. I have no idea at this point. Like I said, never ends. Yeah, so what I need to do here is a lot of things. I wasn't prepared to do the next step. I think we're going to be feeding the pigs, which we can be doing. I think what I'm going to do though is we're going to come over here, we're going to grab the water tanker and kind of start the process of giving the pigs some water, because that's what they do need. Hopefully this trailer is full. Usually when I park it here, I do start filling it. It should unload rather quickly when I get to the pigs. It'll just take a while for it to load. Yeah, so there are the pallets for the chickens. As you can see, it's just about all full. I have 6 more pallets ready to go. One is kind of stuck, but we'll take care of that. So what we'll do is we'll come over here, we'll start giving some pigs some water. We'll go up and take care of the corn harvester, and we'll top off one of the pigs with corn. I'm trying to remember which ones I need to do. This should empty rather quickly. Well, that's good. So they didn't require... So maybe I can take care of 2 pens with 1 tank today. That'd be great. Okay, that one already activated. That's fine. And then this one here. Quick and easy. Now it may fill up a little bit quicker than normal. I don't think I've done this test yet. Like I said, I've gone to the XML files and changed how fast it inputs and outputs on the tanker. Let's see here. Well, it's not that fast, but it's not as slow as it once was. Yeah, hopefully I can get the truck out of here afterwards, but let's let that sit there and do its thing. Let's go empty out the harvester over here. Then I'll see what pigs need the corn the most. And then, like I said, we need to clean out the animals, sell some pigs, and probably take care of the egg pallets, I think, is a process that we have left in today's episode. So yeah, we haven't made any money, but we haven't lost that much either. So that's a start. And yeah, we're starting to get more of a routine. I'm going way too fast with that much grain in the back of the truck. Yeah, we're starting to get, I don't want to say a routine on the map, but we're starting to get a plan base. So we got pig feed mixtures going on. We'll have cotton processing going on. And like the fields over here will just be regular fields that we can harvest and sell the crop outright. I mean, if worse comes to worse, we ever get behind on pig feed, we can always just sell some of the pigs. But I think we're going to be okay because we're starting to catch up, and the pens are pretty much maxed out at right now, so we kind of really know what they need for food. Oh, that's right. This worker, our T9 is done, so he needs to go plant some cotton over yonder to get that field up and going. Now the pig feed mixture will spread out the feed evenly for what the pigs call for. So if you're unsure what I'm saying, so the pig feed, when you give pigs pig feed, so if we go here, so when you give them pig feed, 50% of what you give them will go to corn, 25% will go to the cereal crop, 20% will go to the soybeans, and 5% of what you give them goes to potatoes or sugar beet. So looks like the white ones have enough corn for now. The blacks, now it looks like the blacks are going to get the corn because they had the least amount of all of the animals, or the colors. Are they at 300? Yeah, blacks and whites are at 300. You know what? I think today we're just going to go ahead and sell the whites, the blacks, and the blacks and whites. And their stats are going to change quite a bit because they're showing what they need for 300 in a minute. It's going to be only 220 in each pen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some more things situated until I get a free truck here, because both trucks are kind of busy at the moment taking care of the pigs. This one's doing corn, the other one's doing water. But when the other truck gets freed up from doing water, I think we'll grab the animal trailer and we'll sell some pigs. I'm going to get the T9 over by the main farm so he can start planting some canola over in that field. And yeah, I think we'll be pretty much caught up for now. So I'll see you in just a bit. Well, I'm on my second refill of the trailer for water for the pigs. So I decided to grab the John Deere and clean out the animals. I cleaned out the sheep, the cows, and the chickens. And now we're actually headed to the store. I thought I had to wait for the back of the John Deere, but apparently I do not. Because I know I'm going to need it when I clean out the pig food, for sure. So we're down here at the store. It's a small purchase. Nothing big for sure. So let's go to the store. I hardly ever buy weight, so I do have a couple John Deere ones, I do believe. I'm always going to assume the weight, like this might be 1.8 tons. I don't know. But we'll go with this one. It is for the John Deere, so we'll keep it that color. May not be big enough weight for us, but it's something. Now looking at it, looks kind of small, but we'll see how it does. Alright, let's go clean out the pigs. Hopefully by then the water tank is refilled. This is why I gotta do only one episode of Hawke's Bay. I gotta do it on the weekends because it's just so much work running around trying to keep track of everything and what you're doing. Not saying I'm actually keeping track of everything because I can't. I'm constantly looking at the map saying which worker's which, what's he doing, who's there. But looks like the weight is just enough right now for us to help clean up the pigs. I clean them out and they're already spitting food out. So rude. I did see, I probably mentioned this in one of my farming sim vids, I don't know which one, but when Seasons comes out, apparently, if you remember at the end of 17-ish, you could do water for the animals right at the trough. You'd have to pay for the water though. I remember on the Pacific Northwest I had it. You would go up to the water trough, press R, and it would cost like $5,000 to hook up city plumbing, kind of like to the water trough. And then every 3 days you can just walk up to the trough and hit refill. But you would have to pay for the water though, so just... but they said they're going to do that again in Seasons in 19. So that'll be nice. Not that I don't... I'd rather do it by the trailer. If I can. Wait, did I do... Yes. Alright, over here. Hopefully by then the water tank is refilled. I could just probably easily go into the XML file of that pond over there is the mod I got to put ponds anywhere. So if I go into that XML file, the tanker should refill rather fast, but if the output of the wherever you're getting the water from, if the output is a low ratio, then the tanker can only fill as fast as the output of where you're getting it from. Hopefully I made that clear. Probably confused some people, but I confuse myself easily sometimes, so no worries. Yeah, and if I can't get this, I couldn't get the truck out last time. Yep. Wait a minute. If I do... no, wait. What button is it? Nope, that's the wrong button as well. If I do G... If I bring the weight up further like this... There we go. I keep forgetting that about the Volvo. I can move that to where the weight is distributed better on the truck. Alright, well let's, now that we're out, let's... No, this should be not right mouse button, that should be left control delete. Alright, now let's slide that trailer back to make it look just a little bit better. I think you guys already had water. I think these pigs down here need water. Yeah, so you can see how fast I can get rid of the water out of the tanker. You're going to take all that water? Jeez. Jeez Louise. And these pigs weren't quite topped off. I thought they were before, but... are you guys topped off now? Guess not. So how are they looking all in water? So they're fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. And they're going to be really fine here in a bit. So what I need to do is... I need to get the trailer. And it's time to sell some pigs and make about $250,000, I think. Alright, so the pink ones was one we sold last time. And I just checked. All of the other 3 pens are maxed out. So yes, they need to be sold as soon as possible because we're losing money because they're not reproducing right now. So I'm just going to sit here, span the mouse button. It's like 82. I think it's 82. At some point we'll get a message saying, hey, your trailer is full. And then I got to make sure I hit confirm so they load up. La-da-doo-dee-da. This is where the trailer comes in handy because I forgot how much transportation fee it would be for each animal. So I think we paid like 82 grand for this trailer. It definitely has paid. There we go. Confirm. So the whites and blacks. How do the whites and blacks look? Or are these the white ones? white ones, 216. Now their food totals look pretty good. And actually the corn is almost maxed out. So when we do the pig food mixture, yeah, it's going to do pretty good. We may have to put a silo down up at that mixture, only because we're going to get more when we really are harvesting those fields up there. Since the mixture can only hold 100,000 liters, yeah, we're going to be filling that up pretty easily here. So here's our first of 3 trips. And once again, there's going to be a sale at the market for bacon and ham steaks. Wait, Wilson trailer? No. So at least now we can see how many times I clicked it. Because every time I click it, it's $1,000 for each pig. So I think it's, I thought it was 82, but it might be more than that actually, that we can hold. Yep, just keep clicking. So yeah, we paid $1,500 for each pig, but now we can sell them for $1,000. But since they've been reproducing, so it's actually 84. 84 grand. Not bad for starters. So we get to do that 2 more times. So let me go get some more pigs, and I'll probably bring it back for the last sale. How about that? Alright, so this is our 3rd trip and final trip for the day. Gotta spam this button 82 times. So yeah, the stats of the pigs are looking much better now that we sold 80 some odd pigs out of each pen. So it's looking a lot better. I'm actually thinking that with the corn that we're harvesting now, I could probably sell some of that corn. I'm just going to double check here in a second. Yeah, so we'll just check the stats out here. And then I think the corn is well enough on all of them. There we go. So now we're up to $830,000, which means we got $330,000 I can pay off towards a loan. But we're only halfway through the day. Not the episode, but the day. Actually, this trailer can go back. So I did notice one thing, and I'll show you that in a second. So we sold the pink pigs the day before. Now let me put this back in the same bay here. So this is where the pigs are actually starting to probably pay off just a little bit for us. So the pink pigs we sold the day before. We're already back up to 254. And these are at 216, 217. But we're still getting a pig every 45 minutes. Now look at the stats for the pigs. It's not looking that bad. So corn, he's doing pretty good. He's actually maxed out on corn. So yeah, I probably gave him too much corn there. He's not doing that bad on corn, the pink ones. And he's not doing that bad on corn either. So when I feed him, like I said, the pig food mixture, half of what I put into the trough is going to actually go to corn because it's 50%. So I think the rest of the corn we can sell. So let's go in here because I'm pretty sure I have some corn to sell at this point. So we'll probably end the episode by selling some maize, actually. 822 at Hawke's Bay Traders. Is that the one in the north? Yes, up here. Okay, so he's seeding along nicely. He's doing well. Yeah, looks like he's got a full trailer. So I'll tell you. Nope, that's the wrong button. We don't want to be doing that. So I'm going to be able to empty them a little bit. Actually, our plow is actually catching up nicely as well. So I think to add up the episode, like I said, the rest of the corn here, we're going to sell. So let me just grab this corn here, and I'll meet you back up at the Hawke's Bay Traders, and we'll see how much money we get for 90,000 liters. And on the way back, what I can do, since I have an empty trailer, we'll stop by the pig food mixer. We'll get a trailer and come down, and we'll top off one of the pigs and just see how it goes and wrap up the episode. So I already forgot how much we're getting for this, but I'm hoping for like 80. Is it going to be pretty close to 80,000? Somewhere in that vicinity. Which is a good chunk of change now. Okay, maybe not 80,000. Okay, not bad. 74. These pigs sure have been a chore to get them completely full. And we're not quite there yet. But once we do, we don't have to feed them as much, because once the trough is full, they should be good for 10 days. So, yeah, we'll be able to, take some of this harvest, and we should have a stockpile of pig food mixture by then. I don't know if someone's actually done a calculation to see how much it takes to feed the pigs. And is it worth it? No, I don't want canola. I need pig food. And I think that it was already almost maxed out, because I think the silo can only hold 100,000 of everything. So we may need to put a silo up here in the future, or just load up. You know what? We're not that far from the main farm. That'd be stupid to pay $50,000 to put a silo in here. Yes, it'd be really convenient, but really the silo is like right there. Come on, Peanut, don't be lazy. Well, you can be a little bit lazy, but not that lazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to head on down, and we're going to pick out the pen that requires more food than any others. It might be the pink ones. The pinky pigs. Yeah, so I'll probably sell the rest of that corn. So by the next episode, that corn will be all sold. Hopefully we're done plowing that field, and we'll be reseeding it with something that we can harvest and make a decent profit on. At some point I need to empty out more of the slurry tankers and manure tankers. So let's see. So they're all green and orange. They're all green. Yeah, so the pink ones, I have nothing in the green, orange, and a little bit of red. So the pink ones went out. And they are going to take all of this for sure. That's not a problem for them. So if you're kind of new to the pig food thing, so basically all these numbers are going to go up. Like I said before, 50% of this load is going to be considered corn, 25% of the load will be considered the cereal crop, 20% will be considered the oil seed, and 5% will be for the root crop. So let's go ahead and fill it up. If I go back into the pinks, we're going to see all these numbers going up. The question is by how much? So not bad. That should suffice them for a while. Like I said, we're still in the process of getting all the troughs completely full. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Turn this guy off because we're going to wrap up the episode here. So, yeah, we sold some pigs. So in a couple days, we don't have to worry about them for selling them. We're still feeding them, obviously. The cornfield, we don't have much left of that. So I'm going to sell the rest of the corn. This guy is going to keep on plowing. This guy finished seeding here. So he's going to come over here. I don't know what we're going to seed yet, but we'll figure it out. The cotton fields, we'll probably be doing those next episode as well. As you can see, this is half ready for harvest, and probably harvesting some sunflower. So next episode, yeah, we're going to be selling sunflower and probably some cotton. So we should be able to make some money there for sure. Hopefully, because now we got $400,000 I could pay off by the end of the day, which I would, but we're not anywhere near the end of the day just yet. But that is going to do it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time on Hawke's Bay. But until then, have a good one.